Hi everyone. So in my last video I asked if you wanted to see certain tutorials, leave it down in the comments, and someone asked for a lighting tutorial. I got DMs about a lighting tutorial. The only thing is I don't really do lighting in Blender. I do it in Photoshop, but I wasn't very good at lighting myself, but I mean, we can work it out together. I'll try to remember the basics that you need. If you do want an Adobe Photoshop type of tutorial, I can show Photopea because it's kind of the same and it's pretty easy, but I'll show you the basics in Blender that you could just simply use instead of Photoshop or Photopea. So I'm currently in the middle of making an order, so we'll use this as an example. Hopefully it turns out okay. Just want to shout out someone watched my video and then made a tutorial of the grass, which is super appreciative because I was not doing it correctly. Like, I didn't know where I was. Her tutorial is very to the point, tells you everything, every step, and it's definitely quicker than mine, so I'll link her video in the bio for those who still want to make their own grass. So what you want to do is you want to go to shading, and usually it depends what you've clicked on, but if you just go to here and click world, it'll pop up. So basically it's a hdri, and I like the colour aspect to give the background like a filter basically. So say that I'm going for a summer theme and I'll want that tint of orange, and yeah, I figured it out myself on Blender how to do that. So if I go to this is EVE because it makes it smoother until you go to cycles, because cycles can lag the computer. So the pink colour is what's on now. If I do colour to colour, exactly, see, it makes it this type of colour. Then if I change it to cycles, yeah, we don't want that. So I take that off. Oops, hold on. Right, I've just had a look of what each thing is and we'll do this together. So if you go to add and literally just press add and hover over that and type in environment, it will literally come up. What you have to do is open the file. I'm not going to do that because obviously I've got one on, but you just need to add a HDRI. I will link the link for the HDRIs in the bio, and this is what one could look like. So you just attach it onto this and it'll make it look, you'll see the difference once you add it on. And then the same again, add import background. You can mess around with the colours, like what you'd like, and then do the same again for, oops, hold on, world, is that output? Yes, oh, yes. And then just attach that to the surface as usual. The reason this looks very bright is because this is on a transparency. Don't even know how I got that, so I'm not sure. But like I said, you can just control the colour a bit. If you want an orange tint, you've got that, simple. So now we'll move on to just area lighting. I'm going to go back to the pink one I had and we'll work from that. It's if obviously the scene is giving pink, I've made it a little bit lighter of a pink. What we're going to do now is very simple. Sorry if I do not turn this out great, I've not done this in ages because I stopped doing it. But I've seen that someone adds like a sun, so if you go to light and then sun. So what you want to do with that is, hold on, sorry, I'll speed this up a little bit. But what you want to do is you want to just add a sun over the whole scene, basically. Just probably that, it doesn't need to be anything big. You just want to check, we can just look at this. And then just go to camera. It won't really make a difference in this because it's EUV. But if you want to see the difference, we can just go to cycle. It's not really made that big of a difference, but you can always, hold on, where is this? You can always add 2, you can always make it stronger. So if we wanted to make it stronger, we could make it 10. Oh, that's a bit too much though, 1.5. Yep, keep it very simple, very light. With the sun, you can always darken it a little bit if it's too light, give it a tint as well. Just add, you don't want to be too harsh on this because, yeah. So if we go to area, then I'm in a light, and I think I clicked rectangle, I'm not sure. Did I? No, area. So Basically, I don't like doing squares, but this is what I used to do. So I used to get a square and put it on top of the person's head, just to give it that kind of rim line. The closer it is, the more light that shows, but the more further away, it's not. So I'm going to leave that there, but I like to copy and paste the light. But to get the rectangle size, you have to make sure you click off and go back on, because if you click rectangle for this while on this, it will make the main one the rectangle, and you don't want that. So now, if I go to rectangle, it's good. So rim lighting, you can do this manually if you make it thin. Let's hope it turns out okay. But basically, you just want to add simple lights. I'll speed this up so you can see where I'm putting them. So it's very simple areas. It's probably going to lag because I've added them. So I like to go to camera to see how it will look with the lights. So they are very, very low, because if we go back to cycles, it won't show up as much. Like, there's not really much there. So what we can do is we can stay in cycles for this to see how it looks, and then the area will show you where it's actually hitting. So for the head, we can just do 15, keep it nice, even can go for a little hint of pink. Like this, we could do pink for that, or we could do yellow, depending on the scene. Usually you'd make this one a bit higher, but we don't want to do that harsh. There, the lighting is there, it's there, okay, but her face here has no light to it, it's just shadow, and I'm going to change that up a little bit. So this is how I would do that. I'd obviously go back to EVE. It looks funny here, which is normal, because cycles is obviously the thing that you render with. So again, I'd copy and paste the square, and I'd take it like that, click on it, so I can change the shape of this, not that one. So I want to change that to a disc. It can be eclipse, but disc just works better for me. So just size it small, because you want it to hit her face, you don't want it to be a massive light. Probably will be that smaller later on, but we'll see. So what we do is we just aim a good spot, and then you can aim it at the middle of her face. It's a bit hard because I'm lagging, but anyways, wait, let's go. I think I've done it. That's good enough for me. So then I go back to my camera to get the view, and then I go to cycles. Hold on, it's loading. So I'll just wait for that to render a bit. Actually, I'll click on it. I'm not here waiting all day. So that is actually a bit dark for a face, so I'm going to do that, and then let's just try 50. I don't even know if it's done anything. I'm going to make it a bit darker. Yeah, so if you see, it's kind of giving her that type of light. I am going to go into shading again, and if you make the world lighter, the grass also changed. But if you see, everything's gotten lighter. I'll show you what it looks like when it's rendered, and then we can go from there. But yeah, that's pretty it. I mean, that's pretty much it. It's a little simple thing. Then this is where you go to Photo Key, Photoshop, Canva, whatever you use to edit. Add in skies, add a little bit more brightness and that glow. So this is just a simple little lighting tutorial in Blender. If over time you can see the lighting get there, it like ends up flowing in. But yeah, I'll be back when it's fully rendered and we'll see what it looks like. It's finished rendering now. It might not look as much, but if you remember from the start, this is what it looked like, and this is what we've achieved. So yeah, so all you really have to do is download that as usual, and then go and edit how you usually edit in your editing apps, and then there's a simple lighting tutorial. But yeah, it's very simple. Like I said, it's not going to be the best because most of the editing you need to do is obviously in your editing apps. If you do want tutorials on Adobe or Photo Key tutorials for editing, let me know in the comments, and hopefully this has been a big help. If there's anything else you want to learn in Blender or GPX wise, please let me know. Hopefully it has been a help. But yeah, that should be all for today's